So you're thinking about moving to the greater Lansing, Michigan area, and you've heard a little bit about Holt, Michigan. Well, in this video, I'm going to take you to some of the hotspots in Holt, Michigan, and please stick around until the end because this also kind of serves a dual purpose because we just got a lot of snow here in the Lansing area, and I'm going to show you in some of the neighborhoods how well do the snowplows do, because I'm here the day after a snowstorm and the neighborhoods do a pretty good job. So be sure to stick around to the end because I'll be evaluating that as well. So we're gonna get started with this next episode of Lansing, Michigan Life right now. Hey everybody, Troy Seifert here with the Capital Area Real Estate Specialist here in the greater Lansing, Michigan area. And we get phone calls from people all the time watching and viewing this channel, people who are just like you, who are looking to move to the Lansing, Michigan area, and they're looking to buy a home. So if you are one of those people, please feel free to call, text, email, or even schedule a Zoom call with me, and I'd be happy to talk with you about your future real estate goals. Also, if you haven't already, this is your first time viewing the channel or your 10th or 20th time viewing the channel, please like, subscribe, or ring the bell for any notifications so that you can be the first to be notified when a new episode of Lansing, Michigan Life goes live on the web. So I had to sing because of how cold it is. You can see it's cold. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Yes, here in Lansing, we just got some snow. It was only a couple inches. And if you look at one of my previous videos, I do talk about the weather in Lansing. Right now, we are here in the month of December right now. And right behind me, if you can see, I think maybe you can see like maybe the feet or part of the head, you're seeing like, what are some of those animals in the background doing there? Are you like at a zoo right now? Because I'm live here in Holt, Michigan, and I'm actually here at Edru Skate Center in Holt. This is a landmark entertainment area in Holt, and also just for the greater Lansing area, because this is one of the only roller skating rinks in the area. And whenever I come here, there are tons of birthday parties, there are tons of people hanging out. There's also a laser tag place, there's an arcade inside as well. There's also a soft serve ice cream place right next door that obviously now it's not going to be busy, and it's closed, but during the summertime, that's going to be a hot spot as well that's attached to here. But there, like, this parking lot gets packed, especially at nighttime. They bring groups of people here. Just recently I looked on the sign, they're having like a Moana themed night, they're having a Bluey themed night, they're having a Santa night. They have lots of themed nights, some Disney nights as well. So it's a fun place, lots of birthday parties, lots happening here at Edru Skate Center. So if you are coming to the Lansing area and you want to rollerblade, roller skate, this is the place to go to. I'm getting a little chilly standing out here, so I'm going to move to another interesting location that's here in the greater Lansing area that's located right in Holt. So come follow me, we're going to check it out. Hey everybody, so I'm here at our next location here, and I didn't say this when I was at Edru, but Holt is located on the south side of Lansing. It's close to southern Lansing where there is a lot of retail. It's about a few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, depending on where you're at in Holt, from everything that South Lansing has to offer. Now you could be further out, and Holt encompasses about 16 miles of area within the greater Lansing area. So just so you're aware, so it could take you anywhere from 3 minutes to get to places and upwards of 15 if you're out in the country. So this next stop I'm at is a very special place, and it's the only one that exists here in greater Lansing, and it's the Veterans Memorial Gardens. And it is a park that is extremely special just because it honors all of our veterans. And it has a nice little pathway that's very close to the library. It's actually behind the Holt Library here. But it's a nice little peaceful place that you can go to. Right now it is decked out for Christmas, so you'll see a candy cane trail. You're gonna see a large Christmas tree. If you come here at night, you're gonna see a lot of Christmas lights. I'm coming here during the daytime. Obviously you're seeing snow around, but during the springtime, there's beautiful flowers. There's a fountain that comes here in this park. But I think the thing that makes this the most special is that it honors all the fallen military that were located within the Lansing area. And so they have it on some of the stones towards the middle of the park on the grounds where they talk about those who served. And there is an honorary plaque talking about the different branches of the military. So all 5 major military branches are represented: the Coast Guard, Marines, Navy, Air Force, and Army. And I just feel it's a really cool tribute to be able to honor all of our veterans, those who served our country. And again, this is the only place in the greater Lansing area where they had this type of memorial. And it's really, you know, it's interesting to me, they don't have this in downtown Lansing, or they don't have this in a larger populated area, because Holt has about 25,000 people in it, but they have it located here. And I think that that's super cool, because then Holt has something that people can come and visit to, and a place that's special. Also during the springtime, I mean, you could do it today if you wanted to, but it would be extremely cold. They have an amphitheater where you can kind of sit and reflect and, you know, just have some peaceful, tranquil moments honoring our military. So I wanted you to see this, that this exists, because I feel, again, it's very important to honor those who served and died for our country, and that Lansing does see that, and they put this amazing memorial on the map. And, you know, hopefully it's a place that you'll visit when you do come to the greater Lansing area, even if you live in a different city. So next, I am going to take us to one of our first neighborhoods that is, in my opinion, one of the largest neighborhoods in Holt, especially, but even elsewhere. I mean, there's just 3 different neighborhoods that run within it. So I'm gonna head over there. I'm already starting to get a little frostbite, so I'll see you guys over there. Hey everybody, I'm here at my first neighborhood in Holt. This is located just a little bit north of where the high school is, but a very popular neighborhood. Usually has about 10 or 15 listings that come on the market each and every year, at least in the last 3 or 4 years. But this is a huge neighborhood. There are 3 neighborhoods within one. Now, usually if you've been following my channel, you'll see with my vlog tours that I typically show you a sign of, like, you know, hey, this is what it looks like to drive into the neighborhood. Well, this neighborhood that I'm walking in right now doesn't have its own sign. The thing that's good is that the HOA that they have, the fees are not anything extravagant. They don't have a neighborhood pond or lake to maintain. There isn't necessarily like this huge playground area that everybody can go to. So the homeowners association fees are pretty minimal here, but I'm also walking here on the day after a snowstorm, which we probably only got a couple inches, and I'm walking on the sidewalks. Some of them are shoveled, some of them are not, which is okay. But another thing for you to be aware of when you're moving into a neighborhood in the wintertime is, what does the homeowners association say when it comes to when you need to have your sidewalk shoveled? Because some of them have 24 hours, some of them might not have a policy, but it's something you just need to be aware of when you do move here, that might be something that the homeowners association wants you to do. See, again, it's cold. You can see my breath coming through as well. But with driving through this neighborhood is so huge that I almost got lost trying to find my way around here. That's how large this neighborhood is. And a lot of the homes in here are going anywhere from 300,000 up to 400. If you have a large lot that might back up to the woods with a lot of space and room, they might be going for about 500,000. Those are more the executive homes. So I'm in Grovenberg Woods right now. This is the section I'm walking, and there's another section called Houghton Hollow, and then there's another section called Lock Woods. And so some of these homes are built that in Grovenberg Woods especially are more custom, and then they're a little bit more cookie cutter over in Lock Woods, I feel. But depending on size, square footage, you know, you're looking for 300 to 400,000 within this neighborhood, potentially up to 500,000 if it's a very large executive style home. The other thing I'll tell you about this neighborhood is I feel like all they did was build. There was a time in Holt where that's all they did. All right, so what I want to do here next is I want to give you an idea of what the roads look like within a typical neighborhood in Lansing. What do the neighborhood roads look like? So I'm gonna flip the camera around here really quick because I want to show you, like right now I'm here on the sidewalk, right? And I'm going down. So as you can see, you know, tonight probably there's going to be a lot of ice happening because there could be some partial melting if the sun comes out. But we've got about like an inch or two, and you can see the roads have not been plowed here. This is the street, the road of the neighborhood. So we're going to two neighborhoods today. Right now, we are 1 for 1 for neighborhoods that are not plowed. And we're going to go to the second one to see if that's still the case, because then I'll give you my perspective on why that is later on in the video. So I am going to start heading out here to the next neighborhood. That's all from Grovenberg Woods right now. I'll see you at the next place. Right, hey everybody. So I am located in Meadow Ridge subdivision. This is my next neighborhood. Actually, my last neighborhood. I'm gonna take you on a tour. And I'm in the back part where there's a lot of new builds. If you look behind me right over here, see there's some open land. If you look behind me over on this side, there's some open land where there's going to be some new lots as well. So why am I taking you to this one? Well, this neighborhood is very popular because it's close to the high school, very close to Holt High School. Also, just the price of everything here. So this again is a very large neighborhood, and I had to take some time to think through this because I thought that like where Grovenberg Woods was, which was my last neighborhood, that was where there was a huge population boom. But actually, I feel like the population boom is here in Meadow Ridge because this neighborhood is large. It has lots where the homes can be built pretty close together, especially the newer builds. And the name of the builder, Mayberry, has been in here for the last several years building homes. And back in 2000, they did a census of Holt. Holt had 11,000 people in it, okay, in 2000. 2010, they did the same census. 23,000 people lived in Holt. That's a huge population increase. And I feel like it's because of neighborhoods like this as to why Holt just had a huge surge and a huge boom. Part of it, you know, there's a south neighborhood that's a part of Holt in Grovenberg Woods called Lockwoods. I feel like there were several homes built during that, you know, in the 2000s, but this neighborhood, tons of homes built in the 2000s, and now they're even expanding it to more open lots. The thing I will say about a lot of the homes here, they go for anywhere from 300 to 350, so a little bit more affordable. A new build just closed at 390, so you can get a decent new home for a good cost. There is a catch though. The purchase price might be less, but the taxes here are more. I sold a home in here last year. 2021 build. They did every upgrade that you could possibly do. Beautiful home, and it sold for $360,000, which isn't bad, but the taxes are going to end up being close to $9,000. So yes, the purchase price is less in a neighborhood like this, which is great. You see it, you're like, wow, the purchase price is really, you know, is really low. But in a neighborhood like this, if you buy it at that price, your taxes are going to be anywhere probably from $7,000 to $10,000. So very affordable lots to be able to build on, for sure, compared to going to places like Okemos or East Lansing. But again, the taxes here, it's not going to be as cheap as you probably think. So if you're looking for a newer home build in Holt, this is the place to be able to go. This is where they're building more of the new homes. For affordable housing in Holt, this might be the place to be as well. Now, like I promised you, we're going to take a look. Again, what do the roads in the neighborhoods look like after a snowstorm, the day after, okay? I'm gonna flip this around. Oh no, you guys. Oh no. They're not cleared here either. Oh no. 2 for 2. The neighborhoods have not plowed yet. This is the day after, okay? So let me do a debrief on what I just showed you, okay? Let me give you a realistic expectation of how they do the snow plowing here in the Lansing area. So they will start with the highways. Highways will typically be cleared when there is a snowstorm, so that's a good thing. Then they'll go to the next most traffic roads, which would be like there's a main strip in West Lansing, Saginaw, Cedar Street, which runs here in Holt, north and south, all the way south even in Holt. You know, that would be a road that would have some priority. And then kind of the neighborhoods get the last pick. And so you can probably expect in a neighborhood like this, you know, maybe it might be 2 or 3 days. It could be tonight, you know, like if it's like not as much snow as what we have gotten, or if it's not as much snow as like, you know, 6 inches, like this is about a 2-inch snowstorm, right? Like they might be able to get to this pretty fast because the roads might not be horrible right now. But if you're looking at a 6-inch, 12-inch, it might be 2, 3, 4 days until your neighborhood gets plowed out. Okay, that's just the reality of it. But you know what? In Michigan, we just keep moving on. We keep working. Drive a little slower. It's okay. So I don't want to knock on these neighborhoods and be like, these are the only neighborhoods where they are not plowing their people out, because it's typical in a lot of these neighborhoods that you might not get plowed out until 2 or 3 days out. Okay, so just some food for thought for you. It really has nothing to do with Holt, just has to do with Greater Lansing as a whole. But I felt it was useful information for you as well too. Okay, so I am freezing my butt off right now. So I am getting close to the end here. You can kind of see I'm not wearing gloves. So you can start telling me I'm insane for doing this without gloves. You know, you can post it in the comments or something. But I'm getting to the end of this. It's cold, but I'm glad I could show you around Holt. I feel like with Holt, you know, it doesn't have to be beautiful and sunny out to be able to show you everything that Lansing has to offer. So if you like what you saw and you want to continue following this channel, I invite you to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, just so that you can be informed of any new episodes I'm going to be doing, which come out once, twice a week. Also, if you want to contact me about potentially maybe looking into a quote for building in this neighborhood, or you're looking to buy and you're relocating to the area, feel free to call, text, email me, schedule a Zoom with me. I would greatly appreciate it. I would love being able to talk with you. Again, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'm gonna go get warm right now. So until next time, make it a great day.